American Top 40.
At number 32 in the countdown, it's KC and the Sunshine Band from the Sunshine State, Florida. The song is called Get Down Tonight. At number 32 in the countdown, first week on, Get Down Tonight by KC and the Sunshine Band.
The hits from coast to coast.
You know, 3 hours once a week with AT40, and you know where your favorite records are in the national music scene. Well, it's time now for the brand new #1 song in the nation. It's by a 9-man group from Florida who are riding one of the hottest winning streaks around. They first started hitting the Billboard singles chart in the summer of last year, and since then they've had 5 chart records. 2 of them missed the 40. But don't feel sorry for the men, because the 3 that made it all went straight to #1. The first of their chart toppers was Get Down Tonight. That was August of '75. 3 months later, they did it again with That's the Way I Like It. And this week, they're back in the #1 position for the 3rd time with their latest. So, with the most popular song in the nation this week, here are KC and the Sunshine Band with Shake, Shake, Shake Your Booty.
American Top 40.
What we're hearing are the 40 top hits of the disco era as computed by American Top 40 from the Billboard charts and our own survey of disco DJs across America. My name's Casey Kasem, and the countdown rolls on. It was back in 1973 that Harry Wayne Casey and Rick Finch were working as stock boys in TK Records' warehouse. But at night, they'd rehearse in one of TK's unused studios. By 1975, they had worked themselves out of the stockroom onto the charts. Here now is the first of 4 songs in our countdown by Casey and Finch, the leaders of a group called KC and the Sunshine Band, at number 35 in the disco countdown with Keep It Comin' Love.
American Top 40.
My name's Casey Kasem. Here's a hit by a band whose leader, Harry Casey, doesn't smoke or drink, but the rest of the guys are willing to work with him just the same. He says his only vice is music. Here's Clean Living, Mr. Casey and the Sunshine Band, moving up a healthy 9 notches to number 28. The song is from their LP, Do You Want to Go Party? It's called Please Don't Go.
Casey's Top 40.
Now we're up to KWS and Please Don't Go. It's a remake of one of the biggest hits of the disco era, a song originally done by a band named after the Sunshine State, Florida. Back in the mid-'70s, the hottest musical craze in America by far was the infectious disco sound. Riding on the heels of the movie Saturday Night Fever, disco swept America. All sorts of people headed for clubs to do dances like the bump and the hustle. And back then, the chances were very good that the music that they were bumping and hustling to was by a band from Hialeah, Florida, led by a musician named Harry Casey. He was better known simply as KC, and his group was the Sunshine Band. Beginning in 1975, they kicked off their chart career with a trio of very danceable #1s. Get Down Tonight, That's the Way I Like It, and Shake, 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 Shake Your Booty. KC followed those 3 #1s with 3 more top 10 hits, I'm Your Boogeyman, Keep It Comin' Love, and a disco ballad that sounded like this. From 1979, that's KC and the Sunshine Band with their top 10 smash, Please Don't Go. By the end of the 70s, disco was beginning to fade. But memories of songs like that haven't. And just 3 weeks ago, a British dance trio called KWS entered the survey with a remake of that disco ballad. This week it hustles up 6 notches to number 16 on Casey's Top 40. Here's KWS with their remake of the KC and the Sunshine Band smash, Please Don't Go.
American Top 40!
Number 40 is another remake, a song that was a #1 in 1980 for Casey and the Sunshine Band. We tracked down Casey, and here's what he thought about the KWS version.
I love it. I think it was a great idea. I mean, several groups have done re-recordings of the stuff, so when I hear that someone does it, of course I'm excited. But when it turns out to just become as successful as Please Don't Go has, I'm elated. Hi, this is KC from KC and the Sunshine Band. Stick around, because there's a lot more great stuff coming up on American Top 40.
American Top 40.